What's up, YouTube? I'm here to review The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and this is better than the Amazing Spider-Man 1 in my opinion. This is a really good movie. It has my favorite villain in it, which is, Electro. So yeah, on the cover, you see Rhino, Electro, Harry, Gwen Stacy, and Spider-Man. It's a really cool cover. There. Yeah, you can pretty much see all of them. And there's the back. You see Electro. And it has another one of them recipe things inside of it. So yeah. Excuse my blankets right there. Them are just my blankets. And yeah, that's my fish tank back there. So yeah. What can I say about this movie? This is a really good movie. Peter and Gwen break up in this movie. And what happens is Peter saves this guy, which is Jamie Foxx, but the movie's name is Max Dillon, Max Dillon in this movie. So he's a black guy. And then he starts becoming this ultimate Spider-Man fanatic. He has a birthday party and everything. And then he falls into a bucket of eels, and then Spider-Man and Electro come face to face. And that's how he turned into Electro. He fell into a bucket of eels. And Electro, and he's like, no, don't hurt me. I'm your friend Max. And he's like, oh yeah, I remember you. And then the cops start shooting at him. And then he says, Spider-Man, you've turned on me. And then they start fighting or whatever. And then Harry comes in the movie when Spider-Man wouldn't give Harry blood to live, because he wouldn't give Harry blood. And then he eventually finds out that Spider-Man was Peter Parker. So yeah, that's kind of wild how Harry and Peter done that. And Rhino wasn't even in it. He was a disappointment because he wasn't even in this movie until the last 2 minutes of the movie when he fought Spider-Man, and we didn't even get to see them touch each other. Right before they was about to touch each other, like we got to see Rhino shoot at the cops, but we didn't actually get to see. Spider-Man was swinging a pit lid towards Rhino, and then the movie went off. And down here says his greatest battle begins, which is so true, because it was pretty much his greatest battle. It lived up to be what what Spider-Man 3 could be. So like Spider-Man 3 turned out to be a disappointment. This was a good movie. So yeah, and then at the end, he just overcharges Electro, which kills him. And then Gwen Stacy dies in this movie because Spider-Man tries to swing a web. She gets killed basically by the green wall when he throws her down there. Spider-Man dives for her, and he spins a web, and right as the web touches her, she hits the ground. And then he went to her funeral, and then he gave up on being Spider-Man in this movie, kind of much like he did in the second one, just regular Spider-Man 2. And then at the end, he got back to being Spider-Man when he fought Rhino, which was a pretty cool scene, I guess. But I wish they would actually fought. Yeah, Electro, he was awesome. I wish they would have done more with him in this movie. Like Electro, he was good at the beginning of this movie. Then he just got overshadowed. He got overshadowed by Harry and Rhino. So yeah, in this movie, he has my favorite costume. It's awesome. Go pick this movie up if you're a Spider-Man fan. Mark Webb beats Sam Raimi, yeah, by a long shot. So, yeah, the siding looks much like the first one, Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 1. So, yeah, keep watching American Pie and eat chicken pot pies. Peace! Oh.